Hi, CMattDye here. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Today I want to talk about VyFinance. They're one of my favorite DeFi projects. They haven't come out with their DEX yet, but what they have come out with is pretty awesome. So you can see they're coming out with their DEX. They're coming out with the VyBar, and they just put out a tweet a couple days ago, and that's why I'm talking about them. Their automated yield farming is coming out with their neural net. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Governance, they already have on-chain voting, and one of the first votes was to increase the emissions rate of their token. They're going to have a total of 450 million tokens, and it's going to take 20 plus years, maybe 30 years to actually get to the total supply. So that is interesting, and I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to highlight that right off the bat. They're going to have a learning management system. So if you're new to crypto, if you are unfamiliar with how to yield farm, you can jump in there and learn it really quick. So let's get into what happened a couple days ago. A couple days ago on the 27th, they sent out a tweet about the VyBar, which is pretty cool and is very, very interesting. So I wanted to talk about that. First, I'm going to hit the light paper and the white paper really quickly, talk about the platform, and then we're going to dive right into that paper. So the light paper kind of goes over the goals that VyFi wants to hit. You can see the different specifics right here. If we scroll down to the roadmap, you can see the neural nets coming out in Q1 or Q2. This is the only company I know building a neural net. You're going to be able to stake your tokens, and it's going to find the best liquidity pool, earning the highest reward for your risk tolerance. So let's say they have three different risk tolerance, right? You have, barely any risk, medium risk, and high risk. And you put in your tokens and it just goes. Now, I don't know how the risk is going to be, but they're going to tell you, this is like this is like that. The founder, Steven, very smart guy. He's been in DeFi for a long time. And to get the initial money to start VyFi, he put in $3,000 into DeFi, built that into $300,000, eventually turned that into VyFinance. The guy's a genius, I think, my opinion. But that's one of the reasons I'm in VyFinance, why I hold tokens. I believe in him, and he has smart people around him. So I like that. But that's one of the big things, the neural net. If you go to the white paper, obviously there's an abstract summary. You have current issues with the DeFi. It talks all about that. I encourage you to check that out. I'm linking all these papers I'm talking about down below in the description. So let's check out the platform really, really quickly. And you can see VyFi. You can stake VyFi and earn VyFi. I have 1,408 tokens here, and I have 29 that I've earned so far. If I harvest it, I can do that. But you can see you're getting 16.75%. Prior to this, you could stake your VyFi tokens and get 18%. But because the community voted on that larger emissions rate, you're only getting 16%, but 16% is very good, especially for a project that you really believe in. So I'm a fan. You can see these other staking vaults as well. These are NFT staking vaults. For not all of them, this is, tokens here, obviously. But what they're doing is similar to what mutants are doing, but instead of having different, trait requirements and stuff like that, they're just allowing projects to just stake the NFT and you get a reward. So if you stake if you staked this pass right here for 60 days, you could get 7.5 of their token, the IDP. So that's interesting. If your Trink, you can go here, and whenever you click down here, that's what you get. You can also, for the tokens, you can click this little box, and then this will tell you what you're getting every day, every 7 days, every 30 days, every year. What have you. Just punch in a number and there you go. So this is a platform. You have vaults. The lottery system is up. the governance system. You can look at the data. The bar is coming soon, like it says. So if you click on data, all right, so if we click on data, we can see all of the data of what's staked. So VyFi for VyFi, you have 2.92 million tokens staked for VyFi for VyFi. You have, this is the version 1. You have Drip VyFi, Robo, Pavia VyFi, Fish VyFi. You have 123,000 in there. That's interesting. Borg's VyFi, InMaker, Gotchi, and then you have different screens you can click on to see the rest. And then you have NFT vaults. So if we go to the NFT vaults, you have VyFi Purple. That's interesting. There's only 1,500 purple NFTs. Or no, actually, I think there's 1,750 purple NFTs and 50 golds, I believe. White NFTs, I'm not sure the exact number on that. Then you have the IDP passes, the BLC and BLC gold, more IDP passes, and some more VyFi purples. So it's kind of interesting. You can click on here and see all the data. I like that they show you everything. And now I want to talk about the actual article that they put out. So a dive into the bar. So how does the bar work? Every swap that takes place on the DEX is going to be charged a 0.3% fee. 0.2% will be given back to the liquidity providers, and 0.1% will be served to the bar. And that basically means it's going to go to the bar, and that is going to be used to purchase more VyFi tokens, which will eventually be distributed proportionally to the users. The bar is built into every single liquidity pool, so you have no issues there. Every single pool on their system or on their DEX is going to be part of that. VyFi is going to behave differently than other liquidity pools. As VyFi can be served directly to the bar, it's always the PT for the pool. Once the serve operation is executed on a VyFi pair, all the accrued fees are converted to VyFi, and the ELP sends these tokens directly to the bar to be distributed amongst the stakers. Users stake their VyFi at the bar, and they get X VyFi in return. Now, X VyFi is going to track your proportional ownership of all the VyFi held in the bar. Every time you withdraw VyFi from the bar, the X VyFi sent for the transaction is going to be burnt, and you receive your deposit plus all the VyFi that has been earned up to that time. How's X VyFi priced? X VyFi is basically all the VyFi in the bar divided by the sum of all X VyFi that's been minted. So X VyFi gains value. VyFi must be sent to the bar to mint X VyFi. X VyFi must be sent to the bar and burnt to receive your VyFi back from the bar. It basically is a receipt of sorts. So whenever you put in your VyFi, you get X VyFi. You send that X VyFi back, and your VyFi comes back to you. And this is how it's going to look. Here's your VyFi holder. You put VyFi in, you get X VyFi out. And if you're an X VyFi holder, X VyFi goes in and VyFi comes out. So pretty simple. I like the picture, but I understand it. And if you want to know more about X VyFi, I have an article here, which I will link down below. How's X VyFi priced? If you want to look at all these mathematics and stuff, knock yourself out. I'm going to put this in the description below for you to check out. So hopefully that's a pretty good rundown of VyFi, why I like it. You can see that I'm actually in the project, so I'm not just making a video to make video. And you can see things that are coming out. The Vi bar, I think that's going to be very, very cool. You're going to get 15% of all of the fees transacted on the VyFi ecosystem. The DEX, I think, is going to be pretty cool. The automated yield farming with the neural net, that's something I'm really looking into. And from my understanding, once the neural net comes out, it's going to take maybe 6 to 9 months to learn everything, because basically a neural net comes out and it's just a piece of code. You got to teach it stuff. Once it learns, then it just goes. You know, you just stake your tokens and it goes, and then you withdraw whenever you want. So I think that's going to be very cool. Once I learn more about it, I'll make another video. Hopefully you did enjoy this one. If you did, let me know what you like best about it, because VyFi is one of my favorite projects. So I would like to cover it more whenever I get more information on what's going on. I'm also a beta tester, so if anything does come up, I can let you know, as long as you know, the team is okay with that. So thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around the crypto markets. Take care.